So the focus of the hour so far has really been on safety and security. And so we're gonna continue because we're gonna talk about this book safe metal box that you're seeing right now. And this is a terrific way for you to be able to have a safe that's disguised as a dictionary. Not unusual for most people to have a dictionary in their home, but it is very neat when you think about that this dictionary is not really a dictionary. When you open it up, it actually is a safe that can house your personal and valuable documents like a passport or medical records or extra medication or keys or even cash. We've got two choices for you. One is this gorgeous blue. The other option is more of a red color, but in our system, we're calling it rust. This safe comes with two keys. If you own it, give us a call. We would love to hear from you. It is a customer pick, and Yvette Lopez, who is representing this product, is gonna tell us all about it. It's nice to have you here.
Thank you. I love this product. What can I say? Ever since we launched it, it's been a customer pick. Why? Because you guys love this out there, because everybody can use it. And in the customer reviews, I've seen more and more uses that even I didn't think about. In my own home, I use it to keep extra cash, to keep my passports, to keep maybe my checkbook. I still use checks, but I don't carry it with me anymore. And things like Social Security cards, extra credit cards, insurance cards, things that you want to get your hands on when you want to, you know, but you don't need them all the time. Here's my extra cash, and like you mentioned, maybe medication. Now, I tell you, I have one daughter that's getting ready to go back to college. She's going into student housing. I gave her, I have to say, I gave this as a gift to her, and I put a piece of jewelry in it. And she was so excited, I think more about this book safe than the actual piece of jewelry, because she said, I'm gonna keep my jewelry in here. I'm gonna keep my expensive calculator in here. I'm gonna keep my phone charger in here, because in areas like that where you have people coming in and out, like a dorm, like student housing, you wanna keep your valuables safe, and you wanna put this away somewhere where it doesn't say, I don't trust you, but you know what? The beauty of this is you hide this in plain sight. You put this right next to your desk. You put this right next to your bedside, you know? And if for some reason, your house is compromised, right? Now, if that does happen, where do you think they're gonna go? They're gonna go to an armoire, they're gonna go to a jewelry case that you have. They're certainly not gonna go on your bookshelf and pull out a dictionary.
It's true.
That's
because
not what's gonna happen.
The beauty of this is that it really does look like a book. All the texturing on the outside, all the binding on the outside, looks like a regular dictionary. The only person that's not gonna know it's a dictionary is you. And I think that's the whole point. And I love how you described it, Yvette, how this is hiding in plain sight.
In plain sight.
How many of you have maybe a babysitter, or you have contractors in your home, or maybe someone comes to clean the carpet in your home? I mean, we do on occasion have guests and strangers, if you will, working in our homes. And we all have personal documents or beautiful jewelry or medicines or private documents or things that we don't want people to see, that we want behind lock and key.
Right.
Here's an opportunity without a large investment for you to be able to have that. The size of this is 9.5 by 6.5 by 2.2 inches deep. So it's roomy enough to hold quite a bit, and I think that has done a beautiful job of doing that.
A lot of stuff in here, huh?
I also like to say that if you're that person, and we've both confessed that we're that person, where you've had some extra money, right?
Right.
And you wanted to hide it from yourself, but then you forgot where you put it. Has that ever happened to you?
All the time.
Where you hid it from yourself with the intention of really hiding it,
right,
but then you couldn't remember where you hid it. Then this is great for you, because you'll always know that it's in that dictionary. I do want to remind you that it does come with two keys. This is always a customer pick. This price is a very special price. It's on sale. It's $20. It'll be one of the best investments that you would have made, because it looks like a dictionary. Oh, but wait, it's not. It's actually a true safe. So you think about all the things that you might even be nice for work. you know?
Let me tell you, my husband is a fireman. He has an office. He's there every third day. He keeps items in here that when other people go in that work on their shift, he doesn't want them to get to. Doesn't say anything, just puts it in there.
What about your paycheck
and
stubs?
there it is.
Right?
There you
Have
go.
somebody, you know, put
Absolutely.
your paycheck stubs and things like that. I mean,
Right.
they're just certain things that are private that we don't want other eyes to see. This is an opportunity for you to be able to put those things away, whether it's at work. I love the reference that Yvette made for dorm rooms, or if you're sharing a space with someone. And I do. I mean, if you do have cleaning people or painters or contractors or someone working in your home, you just can never be too safe, and it just gives you peace of mind. And if you do know someone who travels a lot, although a lot of the hotel rooms have safe, you're never sure. You're just never.
No, Airbnbs don't. We go rent a place at the beach. It's owned by a private person. I take this with me because people come in to clean, but there's no safe in there. And to that also, if you want to take this with you, real quick story. Last year during Hurricane Irma, my parents evacuated to our home. My mom thought I might not be going to her, back to my house again. She said what took her the longest amount of time was gathering all of her important documents. They were all over the place in different files. Now this is a place to keep them. You keep all your important documents in here. When you have to go, here it could be a hurricane, out west it could be a fire, whatever's going on, you take this and you're gone. That's not something you have to think about. If you happen to travel, if you're, someone that travels a lot, you want to keep this in your car. If someone goes in your car, they're not gonna look in a dictionary. They're gonna go in the glove compartment or where have you. And it's funny, when I was here a couple days ago, I was with Leslie, and she said, I'm getting 6 of these, 1 for me, and I'm gonna give 5 as gifts because I love this. This is for the person that has everything and you don't know what to give them. I bet they don't have this.
Yeah, and I think, and I do think that everybody could use this.
Oh yeah.
Everybody likes a little privacy, or we have things that we just don't want others to put their eyes on. And it could be jewelry for you, it could be your paycheck stubs, it could be, as Yvette has suggested, those documents that in the event of an emergency and you've got to go that you don't want to be fishing for. I love the idea of your passport, but most importantly, remember the neat thing about this safe is that you can hide it in plain sight. And I think that's the most important takeaway here, is that it doesn't look like a safe. It looks like a book, and it's a dictionary. So, if you have this on a bookshelf, or if you have this stacked with other books or other magazines or anywhere in your room, no one will know. All the texturing on the outside, even the binding on the, it all looks like a book, except that if you open it up, it's a safe. So it's a really smart, clever idea. And if you'd like to read some of the reviews, I always recommend that. But the fact that this is a customer pick matters quite a bit. Number one, it matters because most of those people probably paid more for it and paid the full price, which is well worth the investment. But most importantly, it really speaks to the quality. So if you are hesitant and you've never ordered before, this is kind of has general appeal because we all have things that we just don't want others to have access to. And you can see that it's a nice compact size. That's not a very large suitcase. I would imagine that even looks like it could be a carry-on. It only weighs about 2 pounds. So a lot of us, especially a lot of ladies, our handbags weigh more than that. I'm not suggesting that you put this in your handbag, but if you are traveling, and especially if you only travel with a carry-on, make room for this. Because you're probably traveling with jewelry, your passport,
which you don't want to keep
your
with
driver's license. And can you imagine losing any of those while you're traveling, especially overseas?
They always tell you. I normally am in a hotel room trying to figure out where am I going to put these important things. Someone backstage even told me, they go, I bought this for my mom. She lives in senior housing. She goes, and honestly, that's like as bad as college dorms, she said. So it's great for, and actually, if you have caregivers coming in, there's just so many different reasons that you can put whatever. Another review said, I put my child's documents in there, shot records, birth certificates, anything like that I need to produce for school. So just, all the different reasons why you can use it. Select your own,
I like what you said about caregivers. I didn't think about that. Many of you might be homebound. You might have nurses or physical therapists in and out of your home. Or what about somebody that's going in for a longer hospital stay?
Right.
Oftentimes people go in the hospital, they'll have their wedding bands, their wedding rings, and that sort of thing. Put them in a personal safe under lock and key. We never know. We never know. I'd rather be careful and be safe than to lose something that's important and precious to you.
Absolutely.
All right? So ask about these. We will be more than happy to send these to you. Yvette, thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, my darling.
Congratulations to everyone who picked one up.
So I have to tell you,